Pēteris, Lesničenoks.
Hi. Thank you. Very nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Peter. This is one of the places where hydrogen lives in Latvia and in Riga. So my Institute of Solid-State Physics. It all maybe is a bit a mystery for the average person, right? What is clean hydrogen? What do you mean clean or dirty hydrogen, right? It's an element in the periodic table, and you just take and use it. Well, the difference is how you produce it. There's, let's say, no abundant way how to simply get it from the environment. You can't take a bucket and just pick it up from the ground. That would be great, but you still need to use energy to produce it. And the only and best way to produce clean hydrogen is to use renewables. Renewables are wind, solar, hydropower, thermal energy, and if you have any way to get electricity from that, then you can use hydrogen to store this electricity, and that's basically where the magic is hiding. Like at this time of the year, in the spring, we have a lot of sun, we can produce a lot of solar power that we could use in December when it's cold and dark. But batteries lose quite a lot of energy due to electrochemical processes, so we need something else. So hydrogen could be the thing. And why I'm staying so long on this slide is that that's the electrolyzer, or that type of thing is an electrolyzer that you can use to produce hydrogen from water. And Hydrogen Europe is doing a lot for us to be informed about it, and that funding is available. The first thing that you maybe have seen with hydrogen here in Latvia is a hydrogen trolleybus. It was implemented quite a while ago, and we can be proud that we had the first hydrogen fueling station here in Baltics, but that was not clean hydrogen. If the trolleybuses are clean, both outside and inside, and they don't pollute while driving around the city, then the refueling station is gray hydrogen. I will not go into the colors, that's another topic, but basically you still need to continue the research, and you need industry to take up the slack and basically also start producing things, and then you have the infrastructure established, and then it all basically blooms. So currently there are active running projects both in my institute, where we produce hydrogen from metals, and you can use that basically in remote areas. Then there's a project in Riga Technical University where you build another type of electrolyzers and investigate materials and material science around it. And then there's Ventspils Augstskolas project who investigate hydrogen compressors. And then there's a company like Nako Technologies who are actually here in Latvia building the main block for electrolyzers and fuel cells. They are creating catalyst-coated membranes, and that will enable basically the whole world to use and get green hydrogen. Then there's active 2 projects that are happening currently and will be happening, and I want to share a short video. So this is about the bus roadshow.
November 17, the hydrogen bus is coming to the North Adriatic.
It started in last year, and November 17 it came to Slovenia. This bus roadshow shows in industry or availability for transportation and basically buses, trucks or small cars which are hydrogen, and explains where are the benefits of using these and how they are implemented in the cities. And you can basically use this type of project to run this route through your city and get the information where the hydrogen, what is the hydrogen consumption if you run a bus in this route. And that's a cool thing to happen, and that's a Hydrogen Europe project. And the other one is H2 Value, which is together with Vidzeme, where around Valmiera a hydrogen truck will be tested. So then what's the limiting factor? Well, electricity, like if you produce it a lot, that means that you use it a lot. You use it a lot if you have industry. If you are not on that level, then probably there's a various mix of things that goes into energy. Here in Baltics, renewables have been taking up only in the last couple of years. Wind and solar has helped Lithuania and Estonia to actually very much progress, but here in Latvia we are a bit stuck on hydroelectric power, and I see that in very soon future we might move forward in also other types of renewables, and actually then we might get a good price for green hydrogen. And well, why? So yeah, we also have wind. It's not the ocean wind that Denmark can use, maybe, but there's both offshore and onshore winds, and there are available wind maps, not only this one, but others where you can plan your wind parks. And then for solar, Lithuanians are in a bit better conditions. They don't have as much fog in the July, and not only the April time to generate basically electricity from solar power, but then we come to the problem, okay, we have the electricity, where do we store it? Well, the best illustration is Estonian Hydrogen Valley, at least published picture where you can see that there's industry which immediately uses it, and the storage problems are not as critical. So basically, when you have produced it, you use it, and if you need to store it, you can maybe use existing technologies. What's new about Latvia? On the map, I know that Kaspars has a project with Hydrogen Valley, but on the map we still don't have this dot, and that the same is for Lithuanians and for Estonians, and we really need to work on that we are on the map. And many of these small implemented practical projects can help us to be recognized. And the same is for Poland and Finns and Swedes, be more active and involved in hydrogen. You know that the 10th network is implementing that every 200 kilometers you will need a hydrogen refueling station, and you will need also liquid hydrogen refueling stations. So you need to learn quite fast so that you can implement it on time by 2030. In Lithuania, yeah, they are big hydrogen producers due to existing industry that uses hydrogen, and that's good. And it will be easy, basically, to find a use case and then implement the clean hydrogen use. Demand, however, for us in Baltics is not as large as Germany or France or Netherlands, so we need to, if we produce a lot from the renewables on any field, shoreline, or roof, we still will need to transport the hydrogen somewhere. Why do we need it? These are the industries, chemical industries, energy sector, of course. You might want to burn it, you might want to convert it back to electricity, you might want to store it for your data centers, you might use other physical properties, and then you want to refuel, of course, cars. But the real need is in chemical industry in Poland, Germany, and then there's a problem. How do we transport it? So one way how to do it is basically have a gas pipe, and it's in literature it's called hydrogen backbone that would go throughout the whole Europe, but it's a dedicated gas infrastructure that needs to be built. And some part of existing gas infrastructure can be used for this hydrogen transport. Either you have to blend in hydrogen into natural gas and have cleaner gas, as they say, or you might need to convert hydrogen with renewable power into basically methane, and have this power to X or power to gas concept going. And then you can use existing gas pipes and basically transfer energy from here to there. Yeah, what's the average tech guy can do, or what deep tech companies can do? You can apply for projects. There's a lot of potential funding currently from Hydrogen Europe. You can fund companies which already are working in this field. You can, if you're a policy maker, you can enable zones that are especially good or especially useful for actually using hydrogen, like industrial zones. And then you can innovate yourselves and create new tech, such as hydrogen generators or fuel cells. And one of the active calls that you might want to look at is this one, which will be open till September, so you still have time to decide and understand if it's for you. But there is available funding, and of course for companies it's not always 100%, but for research institutions it is. So if you want to investigate this more, we can always try to help you and work together. The brand Materize is from Institute of Solid State of Physics, and we work together with industry to find the best solutions for your technologies or your needs. And let's build a Baltic, Finnish, Swedish hydrogen valley together. Thank you. Yeah.
Lesničenoks, thank you very much, Pēteris. Thank you for the brain food. Right now, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. And right now, everybody, go get some food.
Thanks.
And see you back here at 1 o'clock.
Thank you.